Did you know there's an Indian artist whose paintings help people imagine gods and goddesses for the very first time? An artist who mixed traditional Indian beauty with European techniques so well that he created something never seen before in Indian art. His name is Raja Ravi Verma, and this is his fascinating story. Raja Ravi Verma was born on April 29, 1848 in a small town called Kilimanur, which is in Kerala. He belonged to a royal family. His full name was Ravi Verma Koil Tampuran. From a very young age, Ravi Verma showed an interest in drawing. As a child, he used his natural dyes and charcoal from the kitchen to draw on the walls of his home. His uncle noticed this talent and decided to encourage him. Later, he was sent to Thiruvananthapuram, where he received formal training under a court painter named Ramaswamy Naidu, who taught him the basics of painting. But Ravi Verma's curiosity didn't stop there. He wanted to learn Western styles of painting too. In the mid-1800s, the British had brought oil painting and realistic portrait techniques to India. Ravi Verma was deeply fascinated by this European way of painting, where every detail from expressions to lighting felt real and lifelike. He learned these techniques from a British artist named Theodore Jensen. He taught Ravi Verma how to use oil paints, shading and perspective. This training completely transformed his art. Now, he wasn't just painting from imagination. He was painting with precision, depth and emotion. He combined this European technique with Indian stories and traditions, and that's what made his style truly unique. As his talent grew, Raja Ravi Verma began painting portraits of royal families, graceful Indian women and powerful mythologic figures. But what truly set his work apart was the way he brought Indian mythology to life in a style that felt real, relatable and deeply human that common people could connect with. In 1873, his efforts were recognized and he won the first prize at the Madras Fine Arts Exhibition, a major turning point in his career. Soon, his fame spread across the country. He was invited to paint for royal courts, including the Mysore Maharaja, the Gaikwad of Baroda, and other royals. His paintings weren't just beautiful, they were cultural treasures. One of Raja Ravi Verma's biggest contributions was his idea that gods and goddesses should be a part of everyday life, not just seen in temples. At that time, most religious images were either kept inside temples or drawn in old manuscripts made from palm leaves. They were sacred but also distant. People couldn't easily keep them at home. Ravi Verma wanted to change that. He started painting deities like Lakshmi, Saraswati, Krishna and Rama with gentle, kind expressions and wearing traditional Indian clothes. His gods didn't look mysterious or far away. They looked real, graceful and full of emotion. That's why people connected with his art so deeply. For the first time, they could bring home an image of the divine that felt personal. And Ravi Verma wanted this to be possible not just for the wealthy, but for everyone. This simple idea would later inspire one of his greatest achievements, to make his art more affordable and reach more people. Raja Ravi Verma took a big step in 1894. He started his own printing press in Bombay called the Ravi Verma Press. It was one of the first in India to use lithographic printing, a method that allowed paintings to be copied in color again and again without losing quality. This changed everything. Now, instead of owning just one original painting, thousands of printed copies could be made and sold across the country. Even families who couldn't afford real paintings could now buy a beautiful print of Lakshmi, Saraswati or Krishna and hang it in their homes. These prints were affordable, full of detail and widely loved. Without even planning it, Ravi Verma had done something groundbreaking. He had become one of India's first pioneers of mass media, bringing art and devotion into homes all over the country. Raja Ravi Verma's true brilliance lay in how he blended two different worlds, Indian culture and European art. He painted Indian women in traditional saris and jewelry, but used techniques like shading, perspective and posture that were inspired by European style. This careful mix gave his paintings a unique look, familiar to Indians, yet new and realistic. He also painted scenes from the Mahabharata and Ramayana, often focusing on gentle, emotional moments, especially with female characters. They were shown not just as mythical figures, but as strong and graceful human beings. His style later influenced many forms of Indian visual culture, from calendar art to cinema, and even popular comic books like Amar Chitra Katha. Today, many of his paintings are preserved in museums across India and are considered valuable parts of our heritage. Many artists try to follow his path, but very few have had the kind of lasting impact that he did. Even after achieving extraordinary fame, Raja Ravi Verma's journey wasn't without challenges. Some people strongly criticized his work, especially his idea of painting gods and goddesses in human form. Traditionalists felt it was disrespectful to show divine figures so realistically, and they didn't like that his paintings were being printed and sold widely. Later in life, the printing press he had started, his proudest innovation, began facing difficulties. He eventually sold it, and though it continued under new management, the quality declined and it struggled over the years. Despite all these, Ravi Verma stayed focused on his art. He may have faced criticism and setbacks, but he never gave up on his dream of making Indian stories and beauty visible to everyone. Raja Ravi Verma passed away on October 2nd, 1906 at the age of 58. By then, he had created more than 2,000 paintings, and his printing press had helped bring Indian art into countless homes across the country. Even today, over a century later, his work continues to inspire awe and admiration. He wasn't just a painter, he was a visionary. He made art accessible, meaningful and spiritual, bringing it into the lives of everyday people. Raja Ravi Verma showed us that art can speak across time, connecting generations with culture, beauty and emotion. He captured India's soul on canvas and gifted it to the world. I hope his story inspired you as much as it inspired me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned to my channel. Until my next video, stay curious and keep reading. Signing off, Page Pulse Bailey. See you next time.